Hello.
Oh, thank you. Are you nervous?
Yes.
Me too. As you know, I'm not good at to speak in front of audience. It's very nervous. So if you feel, wow, this slide is great, wonderful, please say, wow, or oh. And if you feel, wow, this slide is boring, you, please say, uh-oh. Are you okay? Okay. Thank you, let's start.
Cool.
Our main topic is multiculturalism, and we met a lot of friends, and what happened? What's multiculturalism? Do you have any idea? We are always thinking about this problem. In school, we met a great teacher, Jacobs and Linda, and we felt that American class is different from Japanese class. Next, in outside, we went a lot of great places. For example, Japanese American Museum and Museum of Tolerance. And we find a lot of other culture. We find a lot of items. In house, we met great host family. And they have each own culture. For example, Chinese American culture, Mexican American culture, and I think that is related with multiculturalism. Today I have three topics. One is about school class. One is about our site visit. One is about American food culture. Please listen.
American class is very different from Japanese class. In Japan, a lot of students sit on their chairs and almost only listen to teachers talking and write it. But American class we attended was not so. We found good aspects of the class. So I'll talk about them, each of class, Linda and Jacob's class. First is Jacob's class. In Jacob's class, he gave us many questions and we made groups. Then we discussed each other. In Japan, elementary school students often act in groups, but mostly it's not discussion. So I think Japanese group work and American group work different. What could we get from the discussion? I found 3 points. First is positive attitude. In discussion, to promote discussion, everyone had to say their opinions and explain them. Second, we could get cooperativeness. When in discussion, we had to find group's conclusion, so we became cooperative. Third point is ability to think deeper. When we discuss, we could know others' opinions and thought of our own opinion again. Then found new ideas. Running through them, we were able to think deeper. Next is Linda's class. We have impromptu speech almost all of every day. What we could get from this speech? 3 points too. Of course, first point is speaking skill. I think everyone can speak English better than before now. And second point is ability of expression. At first, almost all of us couldn't express our feelings well because we have enough trouble with speaking English. But through seeing someone express his feeling well, some of us some of us express well. Third point is ability to think and summarize. At this speech, we didn't have enough time to prepare, so we have to think about them and summarize each opinion in short time. These 3 points are effective to improve presentation skill. In conclusion, American classes gives more practical skills and develops self-expression ability better and makes students think more critically than Japanese classes.
In Japanese American Museum, we learned about hardships to live in different cultures through the experiences of Japanese American. I'd like to talk about 2 topics. First, about the problem of misunderstanding of American towards Japanese. Second, about the problem of identity as Japanese. First of all, I'll talk about picture bride. People who migrated from Japan to America were sometimes looked in a strange way. One of them is picture bride. After immigration was prohibited, only women were permitted to immigrate when they got married. Japanese American men couldn't help choosing their bride by looking at the picture, but Americans thought it was a strange custom. Next, I'll talk about royalty registration. During World War II, Japanese Americans faced the problem of identity. They were taken into internment camp and lived a hard life. In this period, a questionnaire was sent out. People were asked if they would be willing to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces and if they would cease swearing loyalty to the Emperor of Japan and support American government. Japanese Americans presented this questionnaire, but they were judged whether they are dangerous to America, and classification was based on this questionnaire. In the end, we have 2 important points about what we thought in Japanese American Museum. First, misunderstanding and prejudice were caused by fear toward what they don't know. In short, it is necessary to accept what they can't understand. Second, having respect for identity of each culture is important for different cultures to live in the same place. In other words, it is important in multicultural society to preserve each culture and to admit each culture.
Next, I'll talk about development of cultural awareness. I'll focus on American food culture. In California, there are many kinds of food in many countries. For example, American food, Mexican food, Japanese food, Italian food, and so on. It stands for that there are a lot of different. It stands for a lot of different race of people in California. But not only native people, but also people in many different countries eat many different ethnic foods. Also, not only native people, but also people in many different cultures make many different ethnic foods. By the way, when we see a when we see people in many different cultures eating or cooking or admiring to our food, what do you feel? Most people think that we will feel happy, but well, why do you feel it? We thought about the answer. First of all, food is a very important and essential part of the culture. So, if we see that situation, we think that they accept our food. In other words, it is that they recognize our culture. So, this makes us happy. So, by understanding by understanding each other's cultures, people in many different cultures make a good relationship. So we think this cycle connects to multiculturalism, but it is not all multiculturalism. Through these activities, we can make a new style of food where make mixed various food. California roll is a good example. As you know, California roll is one of the famous American food, but it was made referring to Japanese famous food, sushi. People in many different cultures. Thank you. People in many different cultures have a common sense of preferring to good taste, so that it is either than other cultures, other kinds of cultures to understand different cultures. So finally, to understand other cultures' food may be the best way to reach multiculturalism. Thank you.
Leonori, thank you. Wow, thank you. I'd like to go to conclusion part, but do you have any question? Are you okay? So you look like very sleepy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go conclusion part. Please remember this movie. What's march? Our biggest question is what's multiculturalism? In this trip, we learned a lot of things. In school, we learned accept, positive attitude, ability of expression. In outside, we learned understand, preserve, admit. And in house, we learned recognize or mix culture. We think this keyword is related with multiculturalism. This keyword makes multiculturalism. And we thought this. Multiculturalism has three aspects. There are three whole. Please guess what's whole. One whole is powerful. Multiculturalism is very powerful. One whole is peaceful. Multiculturalism makes peaceful world. And final whole is colorful. Multiculturalism makes colorful world. So multiculturalism is wonderful world. This is our answer. This is our conclusion. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Beautiful.